I'm a registered voter of the 1st District of Gary, Indiana. I am happy to be here in this community, in this building named after one of my idols. I have been community organizing here in Midtown since 2009 with the Central District Organizing Project, and many of you are here today, and I'm here today because of what we did and what we're going to do. I am a co-founder of MICA, the Mass Incarceration and GEO Halt Team, with Paulie here. We started 2 years ago, almost to the day, to help organize a coalition in Hobart that could activate and stop this threat that had been pushed out of Crete, Illinois, and Joliet. And actually almost 200 other communities in this country that have said, this is a terrible idea. I have a lot on my mind right now. I think I've been up for about 3 or 4 days straight with an hour here and an hour there, but I want to keep it brief because today's about organizing a coalition that's going to fight this here in Gary. And today is about planning to take action on Tuesday and beyond. But I want to say a couple of things about the big issue the big difficulty we're going to deal with, and that's the jobs frame.
Yes, thank you.
Now, I'm going to come right out and say that, first of all, this is no surprise to us that they are coming to Hobart. A year and a half ago, when the mayor of Hobart wrote his letter, he had insinuating language saying, wouldn't something like this be better in an area that has highway links, train links, and air links? And I'm going to ask a quick question, a little digression, to get back to my point. What is the reputation of our city? What do people say about this city? You know, the things I've heard, we're a dumping ground, we're a joke. And the mayor of the city has made a major mistake by speaking in favor.
Yes, he has.
We also were prepared for this because for over the past 6 months, sources close to and inside this administration have been warning us about this. So they've known for a while, and I got to ask this question of the administration or the allies or anyone else who's in favor of this proposal for Gary. If this is such a great driver of economic development, why was this announced after the election?
Yes. So it was a slap in the face, that's what it was.
Yeah, it is a slap in the face because this has been going on.
It's our town, we're going to do what we want.
So the jobs frame is going to be one of those things that we're going to have to neutralize. And we've seen this already. There's been a lot of social media activity. People are either immediately angry or they say, well, this is good. Jobs, tax dollars. We got to neutralize that frame, and it's going to take education. I'm a teacher, but I'm not doing that right now here today. We got to be organizing, but we're going to have educationals on how to neutralize this false jobs claim.
That's what I want.
First of all, we've seen a pattern at GEO where they don't hire locally. That's the language that's going to come out of the supporters of this. It's not jobs to the people of Gary, Indiana. It's jobs in Gary, Indiana. Jobs for Gary, Indiana. Go by any construction site. You know what? We got a lot of people who've been in the struggling region for a long time. We've all been brought together in this place right here at this time for a reason. Because the work that you've been doing has been preparing us to deal with the struggle here right now. Ask the Federation about the new construction down by IU.
That's
and
right.
How many Gary residents are a part of that? And we have a CBA, a Community Benefits Agreement, that Mayor flaunts. I've been watching how over the Ambassador Hotel that was coming down. There were no Gary workers in that. And they were spraying silica dust all over. That stuff's going to be in the porches and the houses for years to come. No Gary workers were on that. GEO has shown a pattern of making noise and using their propaganda, but in reality what they do is bring in specialists from other cities where they operate.
All right.
Another thing they do is they hire from the collar counties. So, you know, maybe a few guys from Crown Point or Munster will get these jobs. It's not going to be overwhelming with Gary people. And what we're going to be seeing more, you know, we've been fighting this for 2 years, so all these things floating in our head. There's always new developments. There's a professor up at Northwestern University who'll be launching a major lawsuit to document and prove that most of the jobs done in these facilities are done by the incarcerated.
Yes.
So we have to demand truth and language when we go to fight this jobs frame. And it depends on who we talk to. I have talked to everybody in this city who I have encountered on the streets. And most of you know I'm on these streets quite a lot out here. The young brothers know that they're not going to get these jobs, so they don't care. And if you have any doubt in your mind as to this would be good for Gary, I want you to ask these young people here in the room like I did downstairs. Would you want to work in a prison? Do you want your friends to work in a prison? Do you want a prison in Gary? This is going to be a killer for us. You know, we know about the reputation of our city here, and I think everyone in this room knows about the little things that have been going on for some years to bring this city forward to what it is. I never say go back. Why would we want to go back to the hatreds and prejudices and pollutions of the past? So a couple of things we could talk about with jobs. First of all, why not invest in jobs that benefit the people's hearts and souls? We have examples of it. Our brothers and sisters on the southeast side of Chicago are coming up with a people's plan for green jobs along the Calumet River.
Thank you.
The city,
Nice.
Rahm Emanuel, neoliberal privatizer like what we have here, is ignoring them. So the people are going to make their voices heard. We're connected by that body of water. Let's bring
Yes.
that conversation into Gary and ask the people of Gary, what kind of jobs do you want to do?
All right, there you go.
You know something I love about Gary? It's still a big-ish city, but you can go years without running into people you kind of been hearing about and wanting to meet. One of these guys is here right now today, Roger. Roger for years has been repairing the physical infrastructure and the souls of his people in this
Yes, he
city.
has.
Showing them construction skills and putting things together. Where is the support for that? He's doing the work.
There you go.
Those are the examples we need to point out. But we're going to have to do something because it's going to become a war of words and frames and reality. You know, the people that want to stand with GEO, you know, they're going to keep repeating the same frames. Here's the thing, GEO plays by the same rule book in every community they try to infect.
Yes.
And here's why we're going to win. Because the opposition, there is no playbook to the opposition. What there are playbooks from every successful opposition site that we build
Thank
off
you.
of. We're avalanching. Joliet will be with us. Crete will be with us. Hobart is here with us already, and they said so from the beginning they'd be here with us. And we have friends and allies on a national level that
Yes,
you
we
don't even
do.
know about, who are informed and care about
Yes.
us. That's how we're going to fight this, with solidarity. But they're going to work in the shadows.
Yes.
Right? I would really like to hear from somebody in Hobart maybe a bit later on about how you felt about the way GEO behaved, acting all surreptitiously when they came to Hobart, how they didn't host public meetings like they said, and talk out of both sides of their mouths.
I could just add one thing that I forgot, and I'm going to turn it back to you because you're on a roll.
We use the Freedom of Information Act requests, FOIAs. Just bury them in FOIAs, or at least make sure that you get the ones that count, because they have to give this information to you in a timely way.
They don't,
All
but they
right.
have to.
All right.
Well, I am going to wrap it up because we got organizing to do. Paulie over here with Mike has some little cue cards. If you are interested in joining a working coalition, just like what we had in Hobart before that, we'd like to get your name, contact address, whatever you're comfortable with sharing. And if you're not comfortable writing it down, come talk to us. This is my city. I'm here all the time. This is what I do. You know? Another thing is we need to mobilize for Tuesday, come up with just at least a plan of connectivity so we can be there for that to see who can. You know, everybody's going to play a different role. Some we're going to need sprinters and we're going to need long distance runners. We'll get those cards out to everybody out there, so no worries on that. We want to have a strong working coalition. We don't want it to twist away from the work that you are already doing, because the work that you are doing is helping us towards the feet of this people. I want to say one last thing that has bothered me for a long time. You know, the mayor, and this is why I am so upset, because the mayor has openly spoken glowing terms about a company who right now is facing a lawsuit about sexual abuse and rape of women of color in their facilities. Specifically, there's a case in Texas where women were made to perform sexual acts in front of their children. This is a city that still hasn't healed from what that demon Darren Vance did over all those years. Raping and dumping those women's bodies in these 12,000 abandoned houses that we have out here. We can't say that we believe women's lives matters here. Nothing has been done to heal that wound.
That's right.
And we're going to let this rapist culture come into Gary. for the sake of those women who lost their lives, because so many of us didn't care one bit about them. We saw them at the lowest of the low. Let's redeem the soul of this city, make it what we know it is. So please join us in this coalition. Thank you very much.